Well, the project came about through conversation inside the chamber, inside Lead Athens circles. I think it had been talked about for at least a couple of years, and some information had come into Doc Eldridge that community nonprofits did not have a ready way to have access to potential board members. And the idea was to create some sort of link between potential board members in the community and the nonprofits that need those board members.
Athens, a great place to live, work, and play. Tirelessly working alongside are over 133 agencies in partnership with Hands On Northeast Georgia, a program of community connection of Northeast Georgia. They need board of directors, and you can help them.
The board of directors is the most important part in determining whether a nonprofit is successful in a community or not. They're really the face to the community for why this agency is important, why the clients or the services that this agency has are critical to the community. They come with passion and vision. Where are we going to be 5 and 10 years from now? They set policy that sort of steers the staff in the correct direction.
Not only do they help in the day-to-day with skills that they bring to the table, but they also are charged with making sure that that organization is meeting its mission responsibly, and that every dollar that's brought in from donors is spent as the donor would like to see it spent.
Are you wondering what board of directors do?
First, they're responsible for spreading the word about the organization. They're really ambassadors on getting the word out about what programs are offered. Secondly, they are in charge of the governance. They're making sure that the organization is doing what it should be doing and spending its money appropriately. Finally, they are in charge of the planning of the organization. You want to make sure that the organization grows with the changing needs in the community.
You may already have the skills they are looking for in a prospective board member.
I think most important is the just skill of being a balanced and insightful thinker. The ability to look at an issue that your organization may be facing and bring good thought into how you can go about solving it.
Definitely looking for legal, looking for accounting, looking for people who understand financials, looking for people with connections, people who know people who might want to hear more about your organization, and then of course passion. You have to have board members who are passionate about your mission.
People volunteer for many different reasons.
I knew I wanted to set down roots, not just in housing and not just in family, but really get involved in the community.
I felt that I was a good fit for the organization and that my skills and expertise would be an asset to them and I could make a difference.
I volunteered because I was interested in what that nonprofit did, and I think you have to be interested. And secondly, I cared about my community, and I wanted to make a contribution, however small.
Wondering how current board of directors volunteers feel about it?
Rewarding is the first thing that comes to mind. I also wanted to add enlightening.
I guess rewarding in that I know that I'm making a difference and I'm giving back to the community.
I learned more about what was involved in what that nonprofit was doing for people, which was a very positive thing, which made me just want to volunteer more hours.
Does being on the board benefit the business you represent?
I feel very strongly that my involvement in boards here in the community is a good representation of the University of Georgia. It is the largest employer here in this area, and it is important that people see the university giving back in more than just financial ways, but that the employees that work there, that they feel very strongly about the community in which they live, they want to be a part of that community, and they want to give back by volunteering their time.
The way it benefits the firm is that the person becomes more involved in the community. They're giving back to the community. I work for a community bank. The bank honors and provides the community access to their employees, and really we push our employees to be involved. That's the type of person we would like to employ.
If it's a win-win situation for everyone, then why are nonprofit organizations still seeking your help? Is their current recruiting method effective?
The current recruitment process is to look at who you currently have on the board, look at what skills they have, identify the skills that you need or maybe some representation that you need that you don't currently have. And then you sit down, usually with a nominating committee, some portion of your board members, and you throw out names, ideas of people who fit these categories. And even if the name isn't somebody who would fit or would be willing to serve, maybe they know somebody else who might be like-minded and interested in serving.
My message would be lead, follow, and get involved today.
Volunteering is easy. To sign up, just go to communityconnection211.com.
Can you please help me?